As the anniversary of 9/11 has come and gone, and people are being reminded of that horrible day, tensions are beginning to rise in the United States against Muslims. People are looking for a scapegoat, and all Muslim people are the easiest to blame. Most recently, a report from New York City has us all wondering if people are taking the prejudice too far. We at IO just want our viewers to know that even though a video like this might get demonetized, we think it's important to still create content like this so you guys stay informed about everything, even something that's not necessarily advertiser friendly. So here's what happened. A 36-year-old woman wearing traditional garb was set on fire on 5th Avenue in Manhattan, New York, which, if you haven't been to New York, is a beautiful, historic street lined with designer stores and filled with tourists. She was getting back to her hotel after a day of sightseeing when she felt a warm spot on her arm. When she looked down, she saw that her arm was on fire. She looked up to see a man holding a cigarette lighter to her arm. The woman did not suffer from any injuries because she was able to pat down the fire fast enough, but there was a hole left in her sleeve from the flame that was about the size of a quarter. The incident is being investigated as a possible hate crime against Muslims. There is footage of the suspect, and officials are gathering more evidence, including witness testimonials. After the news of this incident, the Council on American Islamic Relations made a request to the mayor of New York to put more of an emphasis on the city's hate crime investigation unit. They believe more resources should be added to the unit. According to the organization, we are clearly seeing a spike in attacks on individual Muslims and Islamic institutions in New York and around the country, which should be of concern to all Americans. CARE also wishes to give a $1,000 reward to anyone with information about the suspect in this story and any other crimes against Muslims across the country that will help lead to arrests. In case you're wondering, this isn't the only recent report of hate crimes against Muslims in New York City. A 60-year-old Muslim woman was stabbed in Queens, and 2 Muslim women pushing baby strollers were physically assaulted in Brooklyn on September 8th. A woman is facing multiple hate charges for punching one of the mothers in the head and trying to rip off her hijab. She screamed, "Get the f*** out of America, you don't belong here." The woman then pushed the mother's stroller that had a 3-month-old baby in it. She faces assault charges, menacing, and endangering the welfare of a child. Not only that, but on Monday, the mosque in Fort Pierce, Florida that Omar Mateen and his family used to visit was set on fire. It was actually more frequented by Omar's family, not Omar himself. It's been just over 3 months since the Orlando nightclub massacre, but 3 months was not enough time for one person to forget. Police have footage of a male approaching the northeast side of the building carrying paper and a bottle of a type of liquid. And then a flash can be seen while the man is running from the building. Less than an hour before the building went up in flames, there were people inside. The incident happened only hours after the 15th anniversary of 9/11, exactly 3 months after the massacre at Pulse nightclub, and was also on the same day as the Muslim holiday Eid al-Adha. In conclusion, the anniversary of 9/11 is difficult, but it is no excuse to execute hate crimes against people who had nothing to do with it. Hate crimes against Muslims have risen exponentially in the last year. Freedom of religion is a right we all have, including Muslims. Innocent Muslim people choose to uphold their religion even in a time when practicing publicly is dangerous, and wearing traditional Muslim clothing brings negative, sometimes hostile attention. 9/11 will never be forgotten, but it makes it harder to move on when hate crimes like the ones I just told you continue to happen. That's all for now, guys. I'm Charlotte, and I'll see you guys in another video.